Hey everybody, this is Big Ray 20. Going to be doing something a little different. I've never done it before. I got the Taramps MD 8000.1, the 1-ohm version. We got a 45 amp hour C-Max on the battery, on the whole vehicle and the system, being charged by a 400 amp alternator from Autotech Engineering. Got the SPO Labs wireless base meter and clamp on the leads to find out how much power we get out of this amplifier and meter it. And I'm going to leave the driver door open the same way I test my system before, but this time, instead of the meter being on the glass like I usually do, I'm going to put the meter in the port. Now, I don't know how port scores work. I don't know where the meter's supposed to be. I'm just, like, this is my first time testing it. I figured, why not? I got the 2 Skar audio VXF 12s dual 1, wired to 1 ohm with the Taramps MD 8000.1. They're 1500 watts RMS, 3000 watts peak. Like I said, first time doing this test. You guys chime in, let me know how it's supposed to be done. I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but why not, right? We're just gonna have some fun. Got a 2006 Chevy Tahoe. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the rear driver door open. I'm going to close my driver door, but the window is going to be down, the same I do in my previous testing with the window, with the meter on the glass. So we're going to find out. I'm going to test 41 hertz, which has been my peak. I don't know if it's going to be my peak in the port, but since this is kind of where it's been my loudest, I'm just going to... Got all these motorcycles driving by, so excuse my background. Today's Sunday, so as they say, it's Sunday fun day. All right, y'all, be safe out there. But yeah, with that being said, let's have some fun and find out what this can do in the port. Like I said, I'm not sure. I know my peak on the glass with the driver door open and window down and the rear driver door open, my peak is 41 hertz. I don't know if it's going to be the same in the port, but like I said, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. So we're just going to have some fun with it. Voltage is at 15.5. Let's see what happens. Wait, up before we continue, I will show you guys my settings, which is always the same. Balance and fader, all 0, balanced out. Subwoofer level can go down to -10 up to +10, but the amplifier is tuned at 0 and I'm going to keep it at 0. Equalizer is all zeroed out. Same. Loud, that's on. Right now it's set to off, as it should be. Let's see what happens. This is all for documented purposes. My radio goes up to 50, but I got it tuned at volume 48. Let's see what happens. All for fun. All for the love of bass. All right. So I didn't really get a good look as to how low my voltage went, but 41 hertz, we got a 161.08 in the port at 41 hertz, clamping 1,944 watts. Yay, my first 160. Nah, I just play. I can't count that. This is all fun. But let's try volume 49 to see if that 161.08 changes at all. And also, does that 1,944 watts change? Volume 49, at 41 hertz. Let's see what happens. All right. Drop down as low as 15.3 volts with a 161.57 dB at 41 hertz with 2,416 watts clamped out of the Taramps MD 8000.1 with the meter in the port. So as you see, in the port, it does a 161.57, but going up to that glass, it drops a lot because I only do about a 148 plus on the glass. Let's try 35 hertz because I have done testing before at 35 hertz, and like I said, this is just all fun. Usually at 35 hertz I do less on the glass, but I clamp more power on the meter. So if it goes by anything similar to what the glass does, I'm going to assume that I might be somewhere around a 159 dB in the kit, in the port. So let's test it, see how much power and where my voltage drops down to. All right, voltage dropped down to 15.1 at 35 hertz, and surprisingly still got over a 160, doing a 160.95 dB at 35 hertz, clamping 4,003 watts. So like I said, all fun, just playing around with the system, the Taramps MD 8000.1 and 1 ohm to 2 Skar Audio VXF 12s, and see if that meter is still up. Now the meter is thrown outside the port, so there's no telling if that score could have gotten a little bit louder. Let's see. I'm gonna put it back inside where it was. We're gonna do one more burp to see if we can get anything higher than that 160.95 at 35 hertz. Let's see. Start the gonna try volume 49. Say we did at 41 hertz. Let's see what happens. So still drop down as low as 15.1 volt. This time, doing a 161.56 dB, clamping 4,003 watts. So we did gain at 35 hertz, the same output as far as power, but it did rise. So I'm going to try that again at 41 hertz, and then we're going to end the video because I'm pretty sure that came out again. Yes, it did. So since it came out again, I'm going to try 41 hertz with the meter in the port. Make sure it's all locked up. Try 41 hertz, and then we're going to end the video here. Hope you guys like this video. We're gonna try 41 hertz to see if it's anything louder than what we got before. I'll reset this, start the meter over, start the track. This is volume 49. See what happens. Alright, you guys, got a 162.11 dB, clamping 2,320 watts at 41 hertz. Hope you guys like what you've seen. As always, peace and love, just having fun out here, and that's exactly how this should be. It should be fun. So many people get so serious. It's supposed to be for the love of bass, you know, but so many people, a lot of people throw hate in the community, unfortunately. You know, I'm here to spread the love. As always, peace and love. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.